Hello students, in this video I am discussing about uses of forecasting and the limitations of forecasting and the factors affecting the forecasting. Okay, factors affecting forecasting. Okay, so first we discuss about use of forecasting. Okay, so here forecasting helps in effective planning by providing a scientific and reliable uh, basis for the anticipating future operations such as sales, production, inventory, supply of capital, etc. Okay, so it helps for planning the future activity levels, right? It's the first point. Okay, so first use of the forecasting, it helps in planning the future activity levels. Okay, and the second one is helps in maintaining the good labor relation. Okay, forecasting helps in controlling hearing and firing and overtime activities, thus leading to a better labor relations. Okay, so the third one is helps in better coordination of resources. Forecasting helps in better coordination in and utilization of various resources, leading to a reduced waste. Okay, and inefficiencies. Okay, so the fourth one is helps customers. Good forecast lead to optimum use of the resources, which then helps to uh, competent pricing of the products, which eventually helps for the customers. Okay, and the fifth one is helps in production planning and control. Okay, accurate forecasting can minimize the fluctuations in production and helps in balancing workloads. Okay, so these are sorry one the next one is helps in collective collaboration, sorry, helps in collective responsibility. Okay, so forecasting helps in uniting the workforce of organization through a collective responsibility. This is because the forecasting is basically carried out with the participation of all the departments in the organization. Okay, so the seventh one is helps in material management and use of capital. Okay, so the forecasting helps managers to have appropriate levels of the materials available when it is needed. Okay, the forecast also enables the managers to make a better use of infrastructure and give improved service to the customers. Okay, so these are the uses of the forecasting. Okay, so next we move on to limitations. Okay, limitations of forecasting. So the first one is forecasts are always estimates. They are rarely accurate in practice. Okay, so the next one is usually the assumptions and the guesses work leads to a possibility of errors. Okay, so it may have errors. So, and the fourth one is and the third one is arrival of a new products and technological breakthrough, economic slumps and war like situations, etc., all make a forecast go haywire. Okay, so and the next one is even if the forecasts are good, there may be a unexperienced or a inefficient sales force to push the products. Okay, the forecast of a new products are always difficult in the absence of past data. So the last one is forecasting can be a tricky business. Bad forecast can make or break new companies. Okay, so these are the limitations of forecasting. And next we move on to factors affecting the forecasting. Okay, so here the first factor is type of the forecast, and the second one is time horizon being forecast, and third one is a database available, and the fourth one is methodology of the forecast. Okay, so first we move on to type of the forecast. Okay, so here any forecast uh, must first establish the variables which are to be forecast, right? So the variables that can be either controllable or non-controllable. So the controllable variables are those which can be reasonably controlled by the management, such as advertisement, budget, inventory, etc., right? So whereas the uncontrollable variables are those which are in the hands of the management, which such as product demand, competition, raw material cost, etc. Okay, so it's about type of the forecast, some major factor. Okay, so the second one is time horizon. Okay, so the forecast can be made of different time periods, and it can be classified as a short term and long term, uh, and intermediate forecast. Forecast technique can change with the change in the time horizons. Okay, so the third one is database, quantitative and qualitative. The forecast techniques become more dependent if they use a quantitative data rather than the qualitative data. For example, the information such as the price of the product, previous demand stock, okay, previous demands, stock market index, etc. are the reliable than information such as brand image, climatic condition. Okay, and the fourth one is forecasting methodology. So there are many forecasting methods available to a business organization as listed in the succeeding paragraphs, right? So there are both subjective and objective methods also. So there are also both simple as well as complicated analysis. Forecast methods tends to become a complex uh, as the amount of uncertainty about the future events, okay, increases. Okay, so in the next video we'll discuss about classification of forecasting methods. Okay, this is about the use of forecasting, limitations of forecasting, and factors affecting the forecasting. Okay, thank you.